Hello, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing kind of like some DIY to some vases that I have that I want to use as decorations on my TV stand. I'm going to be finally mounting our TV onto the wall. I've had the mount since Christmas and I haven't done it, so today's the day that I'm going to do that. And so that's going to be, obviously the TV stand's empty, so I'm going to be using my new spray painted vases over there. Not this one and this one were actually from our bedroom, but I'm still going to spray paint them because I don't really like the shininess of them anymore. I want them to be a little bit more earthy. But the ones I'm painting for the living room is this big one. It's a really pretty vase and I do like it. It's just not the vibe I'm going for anymore, so we're going to be painting this one same color, which I'll show you in a minute. And then also I'm painting this candlestick, just something a little bit more neutral and just earthy. I'm just not really into the shiny metallic anymore for the decor in here, so I'm going to be painting all of those items are going to be this chalky white. So I'm not distressing them or anything, but I wanted the chalk just for the texture mainly, and then it's super matte, and that's what I wanted. So I'm going to be painting those items, and I also am painting these. I will also be painting these candlesticks too that I have on the white console table in my apartment. So I'm painting those different color though. I'm painting those just a matte black. So I wanted to do the chalky finish on those too, just because I feel like I like how it's super matte and like that texture, but I couldn't find any that was just the chalky paint in black. Everything was like chalkboard black, so I guess it was like the paint that makes like chalkboards, and that's not what I wanted. So I just got matte black for those. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just starting out by priming all of my vases. This is the Rust-Oleum bonding primer, and this is definitely the secret weapon to spray painting things like this that are very smooth, is the bonding primer gives the paint something to adhere to. So this is definitely the secret weapon to making sure you get an even paint that doesn't have any drips on it. I only have one can of the primer, so that's why I'm not really focusing on the inside of any of the vases, is because I wanted to see if it would really bother me at the end of the day after I painted them, and if it did, I would just go buy another can of the primer and do the inside. But turned out, where I set them, it really didn't bother me. Now I'm starting to paint them the actual color that I want, which is the Krylon chalky finish in the color Classic White, and I do think that it didn't give as much coverage as I thought it would, and it may be because I used a gray primer. It was the only color that Lowe's had, but I will say for painting all 5 of these things, it took me 2 cans of this, so you can kind of use that to gauge, how much paint you may need depending on any projects you want to do. This paint also dries really fast, so it makes it easy to do projects like this just all in one day. starting on these candlesticks, which I'm using the same bonding primer by Rust-Oleum for, and then the spray paint that I'm using for these is actually the Krylon Matte Black, so it's not a chalky paint. So now it's the next day and I'm prepping our living room to put the new decorations out. So as you can see, I have the two cords kind of on the side of the TV. So my goal here is to use my decorations to hide the cords instead of making additional holes in the wall. Since we do rent, you know, I didn't want to just have a big hole to patch up when we leave. So you'll see that I use the tall vases in my decorations to make it look like the cords aren't even there. I absolutely love how all of these pieces look like they just belong together now, and it really pulls everything together on this TV stand. Candlesticks are probably my favorite transformation. I just love how the matte black turned out. Now I'm going to be moving these little decorative squares. I wanted to put them above the TV because it felt like it was a little blank above the TV from where I used to have a sign up there. So we're just going to go ahead and get those moved. Don't judge me, but I am just going to go ahead and freehand these little squares up there. I am going to use a level so at least they're straight, but I just kind of eyeballed where I wanted them above the TV. I hope you guys liked today's video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon in my next video. Bye!